Good morning and happy Sunday. This is Clearing the Bases, and I am Mike. Clearing the Bases is my weekly episode where I cover all of the topics that didn't rise to the level of their own video, or I didn't have time to cover them in their own video, which is more likely this month because it has been crazy. Uh, I have a lot to cover today. This is going to be a longer than usual video. It is before 6 a.m. for me. I've been up for an hour already. Back to my normal sleep schedule since the Celtics championship run has ended successfully, I might add. And we will talk very briefly about that. I know most of my viewers don't care about basketball and the Celtics, but I'm still going to talk a little bit about it. Live stream yesterday was fun. Thanks for joining if you did. We're going to jump right in here to, oh, yeah, and I forgot to mention my wife successfully got this Tiger Woods turned upside down on me yesterday. Whoa, we're going to knock some cards off. So I fixed that. Thanks to those of you who noticed. All right, let's share my screen and we'll jump right in. First of all, as I promised, Jaylen Brown cards up pretty significantly. This since June 1st, over 24 Brown cards have sold for over $1,000 on eBay alone. Interesting cards of MVP, Finals MVP, and Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Jaylen Brown has spiked since the playoff run. Prices for his Prism rookie cards are up 15 to 30% in the last week. Yes. I have a bunch of his rookie cards. Nothing terribly valuable, but happy to see them. Happy to see him getting his due. That is not intended to be there. We'll talk about that later. Here's the big story, in my opinion, today. Those back pages, who's a YouTuber and has an amazing collection that I admire, posted this, saw it on eBay, and I'm going to show the eBay listing here in a minute, but this is Gunnar Henderson's 2024 Topps card. It has the rookie card logo on it, and we all know he also had a rookie in Topps 2023 Series 1. So why would he have the rookie card logo in 2024 if he also had it in 2023? I was trying to think, is there an excuse for this? I don't believe there is. And here he is, another one. This is a short print, 2023. Here's Shohei 2019 Topps update when we know his rookie was 2018. Why did Shohei have that? Here's James Outman 2024 Topps when we know that Outman's, and my internet's slow, Outman's rookie card was in 2023. So why does Outman have a rookie card in 2024? And I'm not talking about the rookie cup. I'm talking about the rookie card logo, which he shouldn't have. So I thought, could it be an error? Is it on all of his cards? It's not on all of his cards. So take a look at this, for instance. Here's another 1989 Gunnar Henderson from 2024. The rookie cup logo is there, but the rookie card logo is not. But again, here's another 1989, and it's his autographed version. And then here's another one. It's there. And here's another one, and it's there. So between Gunnar Henderson, and you can scroll through, by the way, and a lot of them have it on there. You can see them here as I scroll through. Here's another one. Some of them have it. Most of them have it. Some do not. Here's a different version. Oh, that's 2023. Sorry. Sorry, I was showing 2023 a minute ago too. So it's a little strange to see rookie card logo on Gunnar Henderson's second year card. And same thing with the Shohei. Is Topps trying to juice sales by adding a rookie card logo to the number one prospect like they did in 2019 with Shohei? Or is it simply a careless error. Which one of those looks worse for Topps? As always, let me know your opinions in comments. Based on the fact that it's not on every single one, I'm guessing it's a careless error, but I don't know how that gets made. And I don't put it beneath Topps to juice sales. All right. Here's somebody is begging hobby influencers or media outlets to try to get to the bottom of this. And they don't say what they're trying to get to the bottom of. So there are a couple things. First of all, this is a terrible Photoshop. But Topps has a history of terrible Photoshops. They've been Photoshopping cards for many decades. Here's the original photo. So Jackson Wolf went from San Diego to the Pirates and then was traded back to the Pirates in early April of this year. Went from San Diego to the Pirates and then was traded back to San Diego early April this year. Topps, though, thought he would be on the Pirates this year, so they took this photo and they photoshopped a Pittsburgh jersey on it. The problem is, in my opinion, is that they gave him the number 21 jersey for Pittsburgh when we all know that number is retired. Roberto Clemente. So it's a little strange. Again, careless. There's no way they did this to juice sales. Nobody's going to buy that. Nobody's going to notice this and say, oh, I've got to have this Jackson Wolf card because he's wearing Roberto Clemente's number. And he never appeared in a Pittsburgh uniform. So, the Pirates wear number 21 occasionally. This is from 2020. On September 9th, they wear number 21 to honor Clemente, but Jackson Wolf never did. So it's odd for somebody to say, well, just put number 21 on him and then not look up to see who was number 21 and is that number retired. Not a huge deal. Probably 3 people will notice. This Run Good Life posted this Panini white sparkle packs selling for $600 and they appear to be sold out. It says sold out here. $600, 3 cards in a pack. So you're paying $200 per card. They're not worth that, you guys. So why are we? Everybody's chasing the Wemby. So here's some more good analysis. $600 for 3 cards. I don't even know. He's trying to do some analysis on what this means. Like last year, the Paolo and the Chet Holmgren sell for more than $600, but that's it. And of course, yeah, you want your cards to be worth 200. And then I always get comments, well, they don't need to be worth that much. It's all about the fun of pulling cards and joining in breaks and stuff. Fine. But I think it's crazy. It's not for me. I'm not going to yuck someone else's yum, as my kids say, just because they spend $600. But I think that there's better things to do with your $600. All right, let's talk a little bit about some PSA policy changes because I found these interesting. PSA has, as TiffanyCards.com here says, eliminated any confusion about the use of cleaning kits. So additionally, when any foreign substance is applied to the surface of a card, such as cleaning spray or wax, it will get the N7 evidence of cleaning. Yeah. So there you have that. That seems pretty clear. And then in their new terms and conditions, they have included language about grader notes, according to Auburn 35. Grader notes. Customer may not, whether or not through a third party, directly or indirectly publish, publicly display, recreate, sublicense, or create derivative works from any of the grader notes in any manner whatsoever without the prior written consent of PSA. So if I'm doing a video with my PSA reveal, I can't show I can't display the grader notes without some sort of expected repercussion. Customer will have no rights to use any of the grader notes except for customer's personal use. PSA makes no warranty or representation and shall have no liability whatsoever. This is all legalese, of course. Any grader notes PSA may provide are intended for illustrative purposes only and are not meant as exhaustive documentation of the grading surfaces. Makes sense. And then may provide you access to notes that describe the grade or condition of such items, which may include without limitation text and modified versions of the images, the grader notes, and together with the data, blah, blah, blah. So grader notes are coming, and it'll be interesting to see, in my opinion, customer may not directly publish or publicly display the grader notes. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. And then Nat Turner, speaking of PSA, is offering his free PSA crossover program again. He posted it on Instagram and said for high value cards, and people started sending him their like $300 cards because not everybody looks at cards. Everybody has a different high value threshold. For me, high value is like $500. I have a few cards that are worth $500 to $700, and that's it. I don't have outrageously pricey cards compared to other people, but $500 to $700 is a lot to me. And Nat was surprised that people were sending him $300 cards, and he had to issue a correction and say, high value is $10,000 or more. And it's just funny how out of touch the wealthy are, uh, which is fine. It's not surprising at all. So he did it right here. He said $10,000 in value, and he specifically will look at the card and determine, from my understanding, whether it will cross over at the same grade or higher. Will Stern posted this one saying he's ready for the high value. I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Mindaugas Kuzminskis. I don't know anything about this guy. It's a great name. I had never heard of him until pretty recently, even though I'm a huge basketball fan. And then Nat Turner. Oh, I missed it. Shoot. Nat said, oh, yeah, here it is. I'll let you try that one if you can correctly pronounce his name. It's actually pretty funny. All right. Leaf Trading Cards releasing this Shoeless Joe Jackson game used bat in this year's Lumber Baseball. Here's the game used bat. It is hideous. Hideous. This is the, I guess this is the knob off the end of the bat, right? Because you put the PSA sticker on the knob. This says it's the knob. Here's the barrel, obviously. So I'm a little bit confused. But what do you think about this? Put it in comments. Do you like that Leaf is chopping up bats? I was surprised at how many people liked, who was it? Josh Gibson bat, right? One of two known to exist. I was surprised at how many people loved that Topps was cutting that bat up. I think it was Topps, and it was a long time ago, but uh, I'm still not a big fan of this, despite some good arguments from people that only one person could afford it before, and now 100 people get it in packs or whatever. That's fine. I get that. I think that's a reasonable argument. You're not wrong. I just think it belongs in a museum. And I know that when they put it up for auction, Leaf buys it, and whoever else buys it probably isn't going to put it up in a museum. But I'm just not a fan of it. But then Trevor, whoever this is, looked up the PSA cert and said it doesn't mention that it's a game used bat anywhere. And Leaf said it was used during his barnstorming playing days. And they did a lot of barnstorming games back then. So I don't know. Could be legit. Where did my post go here? What was this? It got deleted? What are the chances of that? Oh, here it is. Cutting up pieces of history is tragically wrong as it is, but to make the cards this ugly should be criminal. Yeah, this is a great point. Cards with a story. I it is hideous. Off the end of the bat. Maybe this is the barrel. I can't tell. There, it's just ugh, it's ugly, ugly. I am meatballs. Can't have a Sunday video without I am meatballs. I don't know anything about Pokemon, but I do know a fair amount about grading. This AGS grading has been trying to become a thing recently, and people are sharing their posts, and they're getting some pretty big cards. So let's take a look here. Uh, they spelled mysterious wrong here. Mysterious mountain on the label, and they're sharing it. There's nobody to say, "Hey, you spelled something wrong on the label," before you share it publicly across your socials. Yikes. Not good. Robo grading. AGS, I think, is like an AI grading. Mike Summer wrote this article for Hobby News Daily. Throwing away money, a time-honored tradition in the hobby. I like Mike Summer. I think this is a good article about, um, spending your money on prospects. I will share that in my newsletter tomorrow. You can sign up for a newsletter free at junkwaxhero.com. Link is in the description to this video. I'm also going to talk a little bit about this. Sellers are putting normal cards on their eBay listing and then in the title putting Wander Franco guilty? Question mark. It's actually one seller, but there are a lot of them from that one seller. And I found out why, and that will also be in my newsletter tomorrow. Again, junkwaxhero.com, free newsletter. If you're interested in a new job, eBay is hiring a category manager for US trading cards. Pay is $107,000 to $163,000. So seems pretty good. So I hope somebody applies for it. I hope one of you gets it. Please let me know. It looks like you have to relocate to Bellevue, Washington, or San Jose, California. All right, CGC JSA Autograph Service. I have been waiting for this. I'm excited for this. I can't wait to find out what they are charging. They are adding this service at the National. Details and specific services and pricing we released at a later date. I'm really excited about this. I hope that they have a big special. I would love to encapsulate some of my lower end, but personally valuable slabs at the National. That would be great. But it looks like they're having a hard time with turnaround time because Neo posted that he dropped his off Friday morning for an on-site reholder with end of day turnaround. That was on Friday, and on Sunday morning it was still not done. So they maybe they've just become wildly popular, which would be great. I don't know. And last but not least, Ty Wilson of Chasing Cardboard says that they've received two very intriguing opportunities for 1990 Donruss collections. Both of them sent screenshots of eBay prices to show the value. I get these occasionally too, not to this extent, but yeah. If you're interested in buying these, Ty will gladly send you the leads so you can chase them down and pay them a couple $100,000. That's what I have today. Not as long as I expected, but still fun and a uh, good week. Let me know if you have any comments, any questions. Make sure you sign up for my newsletter. Again, link is in description, or you can just go to junkwaxhero.com. That's what we have today, guys. I hope you have a great Sunday, and the weather's awesome today, is my hope. Talk to you soon.